Today I want to show you guys a particular exercise that is going to help with all of your exercise performance, your stretching, your daily activities. And if you have any kind of back pain or back issues, this is going to be a key movement that is going to really save your back. I want to make this work as practical and actionable for people who are fit and work out all the time, and people who aren't fit, people who are deconditioned. Welcome back. My name is Ashley Osier and I'm the posture specialist. If this is your first time to my channel and you are interested in improving your posture, decreasing pain, and enhancing your overall wellness, make sure to subscribe and click the bell so that you don't miss anything. So I'm going to start by showing you guys what I oftentimes see people do. When you are in your house, you're at the office, whatever it is that you guys are doing, I see you come around and reach over to pick something up like so. Or you'll bend down like this. And I want you to see some key points here. 1, my head is forward. 2, I'm rounding my back. You see I'm kind of rounding my back as I'm coming forward to pick something up. 3, I'm collapsing down in the chest as I'm reaching down. 4, I'm bending here at the ribs. I'm bending at the ribs instead of bending where I want you guys to bend, which is at the hips, and I'm going to show you guys that in a minute. And then the other thing that I oftentimes see you doing is you're letting your tummy come out. So you're just kind of bending over like so. Nothing is supporting your back. It's all in your back, just totally straightening your back. So you'll bend down like so. Some of you guys don't even bend your knees as you're bending down. You just kind of let everything go. And what I'm going to be showing you today is called an L-Hinge, and it is absolutely critical that you learn how to do this and that you know what all the key pieces are. Now, if you have not seen the 3-lock mountain video, I'll have the whole playlist for you at the very end of this video. Once you get that 3-lock mountain down, you're going to be able to utilize that in all of your activities, workouts, stretches, and it's really, really going to make a massive difference in your life. It's going to change your life for sure. But today we're implementing the L-Hinge, and what that is we're bending at the waist, at the hips here, instead of bending here at the ribs. So sometimes when I'm teaching my stretching class, I will have my students do a waist circle. You can practice this with me now. If you're doing a waist circle, we are moving from the waist, the hips. When I come forward, I'm keeping my back nice and straight. I'm not collapsing here, which I see happen a lot. So anytime you're circling, if you're taking any kind of a class or you're warming up, you're doing your dynamic warm-up, if you are circling and you're bending here at the diaphragm, at the ribs, do you see how it just kind of rounds my upper back? I want you to be circling from the waist. And as you can see, my hips are coming back. This is the beginning of the L-Hinge. As you circle, the hips come back and forward, and the hips come back and forward. Now I'm keeping the tummy nice and tight, engaging those core abdominal muscles by zipping up, which is a part of the 3-lock mountain. My back is straight. I'm not just in a neutral spine, but I'm in an active and dynamic lengthening, stretch, and exercise, which is all a part of the 3-lock mountain based upon my postural discrepancies. So you see how my hips are coming back? My back is staying straight. This movement is absolutely critical. I'm going to show you one more thing that you can do to ensure that you're getting the L hinge down, and then I'm going to actually show you the practice of bending over and picking something up. So I have this little pole here. You can use a broom, anything that you have that is like this. This is a dowel that is from curtains, hanging up the curtains. What we're going to do is we're going to place it behind our back, all the way down to your tailbone. Okay? It's going to come up to your back, your upper back, and then the back of your head. And what we're going to do is we're just going to bend forward. If I'm bending and I'm rounding, I want you to notice. Do you see how this is coming off of the glutes? So what we want to do is we want to keep this straight, and we want to be touching the back of the head and the sacrum at the same time. We don't want it to come off. If you're doing any of your exercises, like a deadlift, or you're doing a squat, anything like that, a lunge, all of these pieces for the L hinge stay in play. So I'm going to start you off with a deadlift here, getting myself into position, and you see I have the L hinge. The hips are coming back and the back is staying straight. Head stays back into the throat lock, chest is up. I'm zipped up, the abdominals are nice and strong, braced. And one more time, we come down and back up. Now we're going to do a squat. Straight down, hinging back, coming up, engaging those glutes. Again, nice and strong through the core abdominal muscles. Chest is up, throat is back. I'm going to come down into a deeper squat. Again, hips back a little further to help support the weight distribution. And this one is a wobble board. Coming down into a squat on the wobble board, a very unstable surface. But the hips stay back in that L hinge. Not collapsing, not rounding, staying nice and lifted, zipped up. All three locks are engaged. You really want to try and get this down in all of your activities and your exercises. Even when you are down here on the floor, I still see people rounding to bend over for something. So if you're cleaning, okay, you're cleaning and you're kind of rounding the back, the shoulders are forward, the head is forward, you're disengaged in your abdominal area. Shift the hips back, coming forward, really lengthening through, coming forward. You see, I'm not rounded. I'm really using the hips to support me, to stabilize and to support me. I'm engaging the glutes. I'm doing all the work that I need to do on the floor. And I say this because I have clients who are house cleaners. I've got moms who are moving on the floor with their babies. And I want you to be able to get yourself to move around in that hip hinge. It's still an L hinge, but we're on the floor, okay? So get yourself to be able to move around, get yourself to be comfortable. As you see, I'm hip hinging. The hips are coming forward and the hips are coming back. The hips are coming forward and the hips are coming back. And be able to move in this position, okay? So it's not just standing but it's also down on the floor. Share this with your friends and your family so that other people can also be practicing and saving their backs as they're aging and all their activities. I look forward to seeing you in one of the next videos. Until then, happy posturing.